Hello everybody, welcome to Math Made Easy by PlanetSpark. So let's move on to the next topic everyone, that is parallel lines. Co-interior angles, transitivity and all different type of angles we'll be talking about there. Okay, देखो parallel lines एक काफ़ी important topic है I would say because geometry में going further we'll keep using it. Okay, कहीं ना कहीं एक छोटा part में भी use हो जाएगा while working with triangles or maybe quadrilaterals and other things also. Okay, so let's understand it quickly. चलिए जी, first of all, parallel lines. That we know, what are parallel lines? Two lines that never meet, or we can say, इनके बीच का distance at every point is constant. Right? ना तो distance कम होगा, ना increase होगा, it will remain the same. So we can say the lines are parallel. Okay. अब बात करते हैं transversal की. Transversal क्या होता है? A line that intersects two or more distinct lines at different points. Two or more distinct lines. Let's say मेरे पास ये दो line है. Okay. And there is a third line which is intersecting these two lines at distinct points. तो ये क्या है इन दो lines के लिए? एक transversal. Similarly, let's say I have this parallel pair of line. यहाँ पे another line is there that is intersecting at unique points. So this is also a transversal. इसका मतलब क्या है? A very common mistake in questions that we can have a transversal for intersecting pair of lines also and for parallel pair of lines also. Transversal का मतलब ये नहीं है that it is a line cutting parallel pair of lines. No. Any lines can be there. Let's say these lines are there. इन्हें अगर मैं extend करूँ, so they might intersect at some point. Okay, that is possible. So transversal is a line that intersects two or more distinct lines, not parallel lines, at different points. Remember this, very important everyone. Then when a transversal cuts two lines, it forms several pairs of angles, right? Point of intersection पे चार angle यहाँ है, 1, 2, 3, 4, चार यहाँ है, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So 8 angles will be forming there. In case of two lines, okay, in case of one pair of line. Now, such as corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, co-interior angles. नाम यहाँ भी वही होंगे, okay, but in this case they won't be equal. In case of parallel lines, the corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, they will be equal. We'll talk about them in detail also, okay. Now, co-interior or we can say consecutive interior angles. Which angles are these and where do they lie? Between the two lines. दो lines के बीच में. दो lines के बीच में. And on the same side of the transversal. That is, अगर हम transversal के right hand side के angles को consider कर रहे हैं, so we can say these two angles or these two angles 4 and 5, right? And here on the same side, that is on the left hand side of the transversal and between the lines 3 and 6. Right? So angle 4 and angle 5 are co-interior angles. Angle 3 and angle 6 are co-interior angles. Similarly, for parallel pair of lines we can say, let's say we have the angles here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So angle 4 and angle 5 are co-interior angles. Angle 3 and angle 6 are co-interior angles. ठीक है, दो चीज़ याद रखेंगे. They are between the pair of lines and on the same side of the transversal. या तो दोनों transversal के left hand side या दोनों transversal के right hand side. Okay. Now how the property differ? For any pair of line, okay, if we have co-interior angles there, simply we can say that's how we define it. No, the property is attached to that. But in case of parallel lines, the sum of co-interior angles will be 180 degrees. So we can say angle 3 plus angle 6 is 180 degree. Angle 4 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. Okay. Then let's talk about another pair of lines there. Okay, let's say, okay, let me put it here. Okay, let's take another pair of line here. Okay. Let's say we have a pair of parallel line here cut by a transversal. Then these are the angles here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now let's talk about different types of angles here. ओके, क्या क्या एंगल्स हैं हमारे पास? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल को इंटीरियर एंगल्स. सो एंगल 3 प्लस एंगल 6 इज 180 डिग्री. Then angle 4 plus angle 5 is 180 degree. Now which pair of angles will be equal? Firstly, alternate interior angles in the interior of the lines and alternate angles. That means angle 4 and angle 6. These are what? Alternate interior angles. So they will be equal. Alternate interior angles. So let's write angle 4 is equal to angle 6. And another pair is there, that is angle 3 and angle 5. So angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Parallel lines nahi hai, still we'll call this pair as pair of alternate interior angles. But यहाँ पे ये angles equal नहीं होंगे. That is the difference. Okay. In case of parallel lines, alternate interior angles are equal. So these two pair are equal, right? Then alternate exterior angles, angle 1 and angle 7 equal. Angle 2 and angle 8 equal. Then we have corresponding angles. Corresponding pair of angles, they are also equal. अब यहाँ पे what all corresponding angles we can see, everybody? Let's see. So angle 1 corresponding to that is angle 5. Why? दोनों ट्रांसवर्सल के राइट हैंड साइड है, दोनों लाइन के ऊपर है, right everybody? So in the same way we can define with respect to each line, right? That's why we call them corresponding angle. So angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Then angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Okay. Then angle 3 is equal to angle 7. And lastly, angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Right? So we have two pair of alternate interior angle, two pair of alternate exterior angle and four pair of corresponding angles which are equal, and sum of co-interior angles 180 degree. So these are all the properties about these 8 angles जो form होंगे when a pair of parallel line is cut by a transversal. Clear everybody? Okay, then let's move ahead. Next we have when two lines are parallel. Okay, these are the properties that we just discussed. Sum of co-interior angles क्या होगा? 180 degree, right? They are not equal. They add up to 180 degree. Okay, then converse of that is also there. That means if a pair of co-interior angle is supplementary, supplementary means sum is 180 degree, then we can say the two lines are parallel. For any pair of angle we can prove it. If we have alternate interior angles equal, we can say the lines are parallel. If we have corresponding pair of angles equal, we can say the lines are parallel. If we have co-interior angles add up to 180, let's say दो lines given है, ये दो angles given है, angle A and angle B, इनका sum given है 180. So can I say the lines are parallel? Absolutely. Okay, तो converse भी हम use कर सकते हैं while proving the lines to be parallel. Okay then. So these are the pair of angles we just learnt here. Let's write the pairs there just to be clear. So first of all, alternate interior angles. Okay, so I can say angle 4 and angle 5. Right? This is 4, this is 5. Then angle 3 and 6. Now alternate exterior angles, right? So we have 2 and 7. Angle 2 is equal to angle 7 and 1 is equal to 8. Right? अब क्या बचा हमारे पास? Corresponding pair of angles. So let's see that. Corresponding angles. कितने pair होंगे? 4 pair. Right? So angle 1 is equal to angle 5, right? This one, this one. Then move to the right hand side. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Then angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Lastly, co-interior angles. Are they equal? No, they are not. But their sum is 180. So angle 3 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees. Then angle 4 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degrees. Can we prove that? Absolutely. See, हमें पता है alternate interior angles क्या होते हैं, equal. So 4 and 5 are equal. 3 और 4 यहाँ पे एक linear pair form कर रहे हैं. So I can say angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree. They are forming a linear pair, straight angle, right? Then 4 and 5 equal है तो 4 को 5 से replace कर देंगे. So angle 3 plus angle 5 क्या होगा? 180. That is sum of co-interior angle is 180 in case of parallel lines. That's how we can prove it. Very easy. Okay. अब यहाँ पे the beauty of these properties here in case of parallel line is if any one angle is given, सिर्फ एक का measure भी given है तो we can find all the 8 angles, right? Let's say angle 2 here is 80 degree. Okay. यहाँ से what can I say? Angle 2 and angle 3 vertically opposite angle, or I can say angle 2 and angle 6 corresponding angle. So this is 80 degree. This also 80 degree. Then a linear pair is forming. If 2 is 80, this is what? 180 minus 80, that is 100 degrees, right? Vertically opposite angle 100 degrees. ये 4 मिल गए हमें, corresponding angles यहाँ लिख देंगे. This will be 100, ये 80 है तो ये भी 80, ये 100 है तो ये 100, right? So you can see दो ही measure है हमारे पास, या तो half of the angles, 4 angles का measure क्या है 80 degree, बाकी 4 का measure क्या है 100 degrees. Which 4? 80, 80, 80, 80, right? This shape is forming, you can see. Then 100, 100, 100 and 100. Just 2 measures. So, एक angle हमें given है, very easily we can find the rest of them. Okay then. Next one. Now, while proving the lines are parallel, always verify the position and type of angles before applying the theorem. अब alternate interior angle से parallel prove कर रहे हैं या corresponding से और through co-interior angles. Be very careful everybody कि क्या positioning है, what angles we are taking, then we apply the theorem. Okay. So identify करेंगे angles का relationship, relevant theorem state करेंगे that converse of alternate interior angles or co-interior angles and conclude that the lines are parallel. Okay. Transitivity की अगर हम बात करें, so we can say if two lines, let's say L and M are parallel to each other, okay, and M is parallel to N, then I can say L is parallel to N. What just happened here? Let's see. I have these two lines, let's say L and M. These two are parallel to each other. Okay. Then M parallel है एक और line के, that is N. L is parallel to M, M is parallel to N. So can I say L will be parallel to N? Yes. That is what transitivity states. अगर दो lines एक same line के parallel हैं तो वो एक दूसरे के भी क्या होंगी? Parallel. So I can say 3 lines are parallel to each other. Okay. Then it is based on logical reasoning similar to algebra. This algebra में होता है, let's say A equal to B and B equal to C, then I can say A equal to C, right? Using angles easily we can prove it. Let's say that is the transversal here, so these two angles will be equal, corresponding angles. In case of these two angles will be equal, corresponding angles. So I can say if angle 1 is equal to 2 and 2 is equal to 3, then angle 1 is equal to 3. So for a pair of line where corresponding angles are equal, then we can say the lines are parallel. So M, L and N, these two lines will also be parallel. Okay. Chaliye ji. Next one. Now let's look at the questions here. Okay. First one. In the given figure POQ, this is a straight line. Then on that OR is a ray that is perpendicular. That means ये angle का measure क्या है? 90 degree. Another ray is there OS, right? That is lying between these two rays. Okay. We have to prove angle ROS is half of QOS minus POS. From the figure, let's see what all we know, what all we can write here. So basically we have to get this angle ROS. Okay. So I can say angle ROS. I can write as angle SOQ, right? Minus this angle, that is 90 degree, right? If I come here, then this measure is 90 degree, right? So I can say here again angle ROS. I can write as this 90 degree angle minus this angle. Right everybody? Let's do that. So 90 degree angle minus angle POS. Okay. Now let's add both the equations. Okay. Add them up. So I have got on the left hand side 2 times angle ROS is equal to angle SOQ minus 90 plus 90 minus POS. So positive, negative cancels out. We have here angle SOQ minus angle POS. 2 को दूसरी साइड ले जाएंगे. So we have angle ROS is equal to half of angle SOQ और QOS. किसी भी ऑर्डर में लिख सकते हैं and POS. And that is the expression that we were supposed to prove. So we can say hence proved. तो क्या किया हमने? Simply we wrote this angle ROS in two ways, right? इस पूरे एंगल से ये 90 डिग्री subtract कर देंगे और from this angle we subtract this, so we have got this angle, right? In two ways we wrote it, we added the equations and we have our result. चलिए जी, next question. If lines AB and CD are cut by a transversal EF, let's say this is EF, such that angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. इन दोनों का sum क्या है? 180 degree. Prove that AB is parallel to CD. Okay, इन दोनों का sum है 180. They are vertically opposite angles, so they will be equal also. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. So I can say angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Why? Vertically opposite angles. यहाँ से दोनों का measure क्या आ गया? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to 90 degree each, right? If they are 90 degree each, then I can have this angle also as 90 degree, right? Then from there we can move to the other line, right? So how can we prove them to be parallel? इस angle की हम बात कर सकते हैं, right? इस angle की हम बात कर सकते हैं. So from here we can see if all of these are coming to be 90, 90, 90, then here if any of the angle is 90 degree, then we can say the lines are parallel, right? How? We can say the sum of co-interior angles is 180 degree. That also works, 90 plus 90. Or we can say these two are equal, alternate interior angles. So if alternate interior angles are equal, we can say the lines are parallel. If sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree, we can say the lines are parallel. So from here we can say the pair of line will be parallel, right? कोई भी angle we can just use there, and that's it. Okay, next one everybody. Okay, we have angle AOC and BOC 65 degrees is if AB and CD cut by transversal EF. Okay, two lines cut by transversal. We have to prove these two lines to be parallel. Okay. Okay, then two angles are given to us, 115 and 65. Okay. And 65. Okay. So what can we see here? What can we say about these two angles? They are co-interior angles. Parallel होने के लिए sum 180 होना चाहिए. So let's check this sum. 115 degree plus 65 degree. Right. So that is 180 degrees. So sum of co-interior angles is 180. So by converse of that theorem, right? Converse of co-interior angle theorem, we can say lines are parallel. So AB is parallel to CD. Next one. In the figure, okay, let's say we'll draw a figure. Angle 1 plus angle 2, 180 degree. 2 is given to be 70 degree. Find angle 1 and prove that the two lines are parallel. Okay then. Two lines cut by a transversal. Angle 1 okay. So we have angle 1 plus angle 2, 180 degree. 2 is 70. That means angle 1 will be of what measure? 110 degrees, right? And their sum is 180. So we can say the pair of co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So we can say the lines are parallel again. Hence proved. Okay. Next one. Three lines L, M and N are parallel to each other. A transversal cuts them. Prove that the alternate interior angles formed between lines L and L are equal. Okay, easy. Let's say these three lines we have here. L, M, N. Okay. They are parallel to each other. Okay. L and N. For that we have to prove the alternate interior angles are equal. That means angle 1 and angle, let's say this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. We have to prove angle 1 is equal to angle 4. Okay, let's see. L is parallel to M. So can I say angle 1 will be equal to angle 2? Yes, alternate interior angles, right? Now M is parallel to N. Then can I say here also the alternate interior angles will be equal? Yes, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Now I can see here 2 and 3 are vertically opposite angles. So angle 2 is equal to angle 3, right? In दो equations की एक side equal है. So can I say the other side will also be equal? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. 2 3 के equal है और 3 4 के equal है. So all 4 of them will be equal. So from here, let's say from equation 1, 2 and 3. I can write angle 1 is equal to angle 4. That means the alternate interior angles for L and N are also equal. Same we can say for the other angle as well. Hence proved. Okay, chaliye ji, next one. Solve this. Angle 3 is 3x plus 15, 6 is 75 minus x. Find the value of x and prove the lines are parallel. Okay then. Angle 3 given है हमें 3x plus 15. Angle 6 given है 75 minus x. Right? If we have to prove that these lines are parallel, तो sum of co-interior angles क्या होना चाहिए? 180 degree. So let's take this sum here. 3x plus 15 plus 75 minus x. This should be equal to 180 degree. So यहाँ से जो x की value आएगी, for that value these two lines will be parallel. So let's simplify this. So we have got here 3x minus x, that is 2x. Then we have here 90 is equal to 180 degree. So 2x is equal to 90 degree. That means x is 45 degrees. So for x equal to 45 degree, we can say the two lines are parallel. Why? Because the sum of co-interior angles is 180 degrees. Okay, next one. Okay, that was all. Let's quickly summarize what we learned here. Co-interior angles, कौन से angles हैं? That lie on the same side of the transversal and in the interior of two lines. उन दोनों lines के बीच में होंगे, right? What is the property for parallel lines? That sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. Sum वहाँ 180 है, so we can say the lines are parallel. Lines parallel हैं, so we can say the sum is 180 degrees. Okay, two lines if they are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other. Transitivity. Okay. Similarly, if parallel lines never intersect, yes, we know same distance between them all the time, and this is the notation we use there. Okay, so that was all everybody. Thank you very much for joining. In the next class, we will be starting with the next chapter, that is triangles.